Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins. Mookie Betts attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Devin Smeltzer hits the ball for the Twins in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
Buxton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing it. Another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, yesterday's affair was a 1-run game. Quick turnaround, back on the field for a day game today, trying to get out of here with a 2-game sweep.
You know, that's always difficult to try to sweep a team, even though it's a 2-game set. When you have a quick turnaround like this one, D-Row, you're really depending on your starting pitcher to get out of the gate and pitch well and throw up some scoreless innings.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Set to get his day started, Matt Beatty. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take 1 swing for him to get right back on track.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's pitch out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Okay.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that one is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 17 home runs, and 51 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 LA. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Batting second.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts. and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Fouled off.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
No, that's down.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So striding forward now, Max Muncy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Nobody out, runner on first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in now, A.J. Pollard. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark.
Hot hitter, and he's swinging it really well right now. Last 10 games, hitting well over 300. A good hitter that is in fuego right now.
And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag gets one. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The pitch.
2-1.
Buehler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this lead. love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. LA's on top 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better as the season wears on.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Last 10 games really has turned it up a notch.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Ready for another chance? Matt Beatty. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Lifted in the air to center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball that down.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Now to the plate, Max Kepler. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Nope.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So digging in now, Byron Buxton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Into the box, Luis Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Twins 1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Will Smith.
The catcher.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1.
Whoa, that's down.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth.
And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. Next up is Max Muncy, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Muncy, playing here in his age 29 season, he was a fifth-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Shoots this one over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The payoff pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in. Time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Standing in, Nelson Cruz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Cruz brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Line drive base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. They still trail it here 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just inside. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. his timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Randy Dobnak, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Randy Dobnak.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. 1-1. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo home run for Corey Seager, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now batting, the third baseman.
In now, Matt Beatty, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Fouled off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mitch Garver is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Is in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Smoke toward third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Max Kepler. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail it 4-1. Ready once again, Will Smith. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. The 2-2. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And a bouncing ball, foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch.
Yeah. You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And that's the 3rd out. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers out in front 5-1. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Try again, 1-2. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Luis Arias, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch on the way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 5-1. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing hard liner to left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate, Matt Beatty. He swings and lines it to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Homer Bailey comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Homer Bailey.
Kike Hernandez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Digging in, Will Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Bellinger has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 29 home runs for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
At the plate now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
3 runs already home here. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Twins 1. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And that's the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Muncy will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Two out with the man at first. One and two to the Twins catcher. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Now here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, a 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Polanco calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Grounded to third. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate.